Okay, hey YouTube. I want to make a video talking about dating while trans, and specifically kind of the different phases of dating that you can go through as a trans person. So, my sinuses are still messed up, so please ignore any weirdness with my voice. But anyway, there are kind of, I think, three phases of dating as a trans person, or at least in my experience there were. There is the pre-transition dating, before you do anything, maybe before you even kind of fully acknowledge that you're trans. There is the during transition dating, which can be kind of in between any two sort of mile markers you want of transition. And then there's kind of the post-op or post-transition, if you're non-op or whatever. Kind of the you're done with transition and now you're ready to date, sort of as the new year. And so for me, the first phase of pre-transition dating was pretty much like, I don't think I was sober for almost any of that. And so it's not to say that it was bad or not good experiences or anything like that, but just, if you're not sober, there's only so much you're going to get out of the experience. A lot of that is just because, as a trans person, you're trying to run away from being trans and, whatever. This isn't a video about sobriety. This is a video about dating and, didn't do a lot of it pre-transition, and eventually got to the point where I would tell potential partners that I thought I was trans or that I was planning on transitioning or whatever. But obviously that's not an incredibly fair thing to sort of start a relationship with. And so kind of moved into the during transition dating, and I think I dated like one or two people during that phase, not a lot of sort of continuous dating, although there were plenty of dates during transition, but that's much more about finding yourself, finding your new self sort of as desirable. Overall, it was a lot of sex, a lot of casual relationships, but not anything sort of serious, because as a pre-op, I personally didn't feel like people were interested in relationships with me, and so that I wasn't really going to have any relationships, and so as a result, I didn't really pursue them all that much, and had a good time leading up to surgery. And then after surgery, I started getting a little bit more serious about dating and wanting to find somebody to settle down with, make sex count now, stuff like that, and started doing that, and actually dated somebody almost right after post-op. She even wanted to pick me up from the airport, stuff like that. Very sweet girl. And then started dating a guy kind of not too long after that, and we just kind of separated or broke up or whatever last week. And it was tough because he was really nice, really great guy, and I'm just not, I think, ready for that right now. Still trying to figure out who I am, what I want, and who I want to date, who I want in a relationship, what I want a relationship to look like. All of those things that I never got to figure out dating pre-transition, because even if I had been sober, you wouldn't be dating in a new gender role or sort of being completely honest about who I was and things like that. So it's all very new to me, and not that it's too overwhelming or too confusing or anything like that, but it's just like starting all over again and trying to figure all that out again, except you don't have high school as a backdrop of telling you what to do, who to date, how to date, whatever. So hopefully this video made sense, was worthwhile, or whatever. If not, leave comments, leave suggestions, leave ideas for new videos in the comments below.